This is an how to do tutorial when you want to change gradebook settings, create electronic gradebook categories and items for Dropbox and quiz items in Pilot LMS. This task of doing that involves three major tasks. The first one is to personalize gradebook settings. Number 2, to create the grade categories. Number 3, create individual grade items. Therefore, I will explain some of the steps. Let's start with the steps to personalize gradebook settings. So, click on Grades on the navigation bar, then click Settings, then click on Personal Display Options, which is selected here, this tab, then make the following choices. Make sure the under grade details, points, grade are selected, grade scheme symbols selected, and grade scheme color selected. You can click on this gray question mark to see what does each of these mean. Okay, for example here, this setting determines whether the points grade value associated with the grade item is displayed in the user list by default. So each of these give you some. Then scroll down and repeat final grades. Make sure both of these items are selected. So click on the check mark. They are already selected in this case. Repeat calculated final grade at the start of the user list, and repeat adjusted final grade at the start of the user list. And the grading system and the start page. Here click on the down arrow and select manage grades, which is already selected here. This is going to be a default page that shows whenever you select this page. Then click the save button. Then click on the calculation options tab, which sets the system up for the how grades are calculated, and make the following selections. On the grading system, select points, is already selected here, and under the grading released, final grade released, select calculated final grade and click save. And then confirm by clicking yes. And under grade calculations, select drop and grade items, and also under how to update, make sure it is selected. So check mark on automatically keep final grades updated. Okay. And then after personalizing gradebook settings, the second task now is to create the gradebook categories. Steps to create the gradebook categories are outlined as follows. Click on Grades again on the navigation bar. Select Manage Grades, which is already selected here, and then click on the down arrow to the right of the blue New, okay, right here, and then select Category. So in this case, you type in the name of category. Because I've already created all the categories, 7 weeks, so I will just, for demonstration, add 1 here. Maybe I want to say week 8. And then click on the Save button. You see all those categories here are already created. So the one I just added, week 8, you can see has been added here in the bottom here. So all these were already created. So after creating group categories, the third task is to create the individual grade items. As you can see, this week 1 discussion grade, week 1 box, week 1 quiz are already created items under category for week 1. Okay. So the steps of doing that, so we need to develop those. For example, this was developed week 1, this was developed 2, so week 3 was added quiz. So what you do, just go back on the, for example, if you want to add a category here, for example, add quiz 2, what I do, just go to grades again, the navigation bar, and then manage grades, and then new. So this time I want to select item instead of category. And then selecting numeric, and then I'll give it a name. Then type your item name in the box. Okay. For example, it will be week 1. Can give a name, for example, week 1 exam. And category here, and select the category where I want to attach so the category week 1 where I want to attach this item to. Then grading, maybe I can give 30 points, maximum points grade, and then click save and close. Now find the category just created. It's here now, week 1 exam. So all these are different items of assessment that the student have to do in the week 1. In each of them, there are all the points added here. And the total is 65 for week 1.